Yeah, Buddy Beaver, back again with another video. I'm going to talk about how I make my set and goes. These things are really awesome. If you watch any of my videos, you'll see that I use them in quite a few of my places that I trap. I only have 5 of them actually put together right now on this particular setup. I have a few that I made years ago on the red bricks. I don't use them very often, but I am going to use these a lot more in the coming season. Basically, this is just a 1/8 piece of flat steel. It's, I'm going to say, I think about 10 inches long and maybe 3 inches wide at the most. Look at that. These Connie Bear clips. I bought these on Amazon. These are rated for the 110, the 120, and the 160. But I do one better with that, and I'll explain that once we get into making these. So basically what you need the steel, obviously. You need the Connie Bear clips. I got those on Amazon. I think they were, I don't know, $12 or $14 for a dozen. I went and bought some 1/4-inch screws, 1 inch long, threaded. And alright, so I don't have any set dimensions where I put these, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole roughly right in the middle. I'm going to go like right there. This drill bit is probably not the best one to use. Alright, there's that. That is going to sit right on that, depending on how you want your trap to sit. If you want to square up this way, it's going to sit that way. If you want to turn it sideways, it's going to go that way. And also with this particular style Connie Bear clip, they have a hole right here, so that when you put this on here, you can run a piece of wire and connect your trap right to that. And for mink, muskrat, and the smaller critters like that, that's what I'm going to do. In the videos that I have from last year, you see, well, you probably noticed that I drilled a hole up here in the corner and ran a wire from the trap to that steel plate. And then on that particular style, I ran a wire from the trap, and I also hooked that to a rebar stake, and I staked those to the bottom. That doesn't matter, that's going to be in the bottom when you set your trap anyway. Now, like I said, these are rated for the 110, the 120, and the 160. However, I didn't do a whole lot of research on these. I did look into them a little bit. I mean, I know what I want, and I know what I'm going to use them for, and I know that they'll work for anything. I did see where a few people have said they make these and they sell them, and they're not making any money on them, and, you know, a lot of Who Shot John, they want to sell you like a deluxe version or a supreme version or an economy version To me, it sounds like you're trying to sell me a package at my local car wash. I mean, really, come on. This will work for absolutely anything. It'll work for beaver and otter. As you've seen in my videos, I caught both beaver and otter with these. The only difference is the 330, the 280, the 220, they have a bigger piece of, they're a bigger trap. So all I did was take a flathead screwdriver, go in here and just raise that up just a little bit like that on both sides. Oh, the bugs are horrible out here. Just like that, and then retighten it. Like that. And that's all you need to do. You don't need to buy a special set and go to catch a specific type of animal. This will catch anything that you want to catch. So don't let people persuade you into spending money that you don't need to spend, you know, to make these kind of things, or to buy them so you can have them to trap different animals. You don't need to do that. I have, this is a demonstration I'm using for this video obviously, but I have 18 more of these inside that I got to do. And I've got upwards of 40 more coming. A good friend of mine's got these, and he's going to get them cut, and I'll get them. I'll have them long before the season coming this fall. But I wanted to take a few minutes and show people how I make these. They're not hard to make. They'll work for absolutely anything in the water. You don't have to go buy the expensive ones, and don't let people think that you need to do that. You really don't. So I'm working on, I'm going to be buying some more equipment. I had a phenomenal year this past year. 63 beaver. I beat my record by 10. This coming year, I'm going to be setting a lot of these for making muskrat. I want to go after an otter record. My record is 9. I want to try to beat that. My record for muskrat is 37. I definitely want to beat that. And I'm gearing up for it already. And it's only the middle of May. So got a lot to do over the summer. I'll be making videos on things that I'll be doing. I'm going to be making some lure coming up. Making beaver lure, muskrat lure, a long call muskrat lure. I don't use a lot of lure, I really don't. I don't think it's necessary to do that. I like the blind sets, the runs, the bank dens, things like that. Road sets, culverts. I like to do that, but I'm going to do a lot. I'm planning to do a lot more this coming year. Oh, the bugs are horrible out here. So there's more things to come. But that, in a nutshell, that's my set and go. That's all it is. Very cheap to make. There's not a whole lot to it. But that's going to do it for now. I wanted you guys to see that. These are very effective. They're deadly and they're very effective. They work really well. If you're a trapper and you don't have any of these, seriously, try them. I mean, if you have to buy one and try it, just try it. I mean, you'll definitely get more. Alright, that's going to do it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. YBB, I'm out.